All right, guys, as promised, it's time for a look at Super Mario Galaxy 2. We've got Sophia Tong here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Freshly back from Canada.
I know, I got up at 5 this morning to catch my flight.
It's been a long day for you, but it's time to look at some Super Mario. We should point out that we recorded this footage earlier, right?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it right here.
Yeah, well, that gives us a chance to talk about it without having to play it at the same time.
Exactly.
So, with Super Mario Galaxy, tell me how the game starts off. It starts off almost looking like an old school Mario, right?
Yeah, kind of, and it's like a 2D, like the side-scrolling action. So you're pretty much, well, Bowser's obviously involved again, takes the princess, and you need to go collect all the stars. Who plays it for the story, really?
Exactly, yeah, who cares? Let's just get to the planets.
Yeah, but it kind of unfolds like a storybook format, so it's actually kind of cool. But you jump right in to the game, and what's new here, it's like you see the Starship Mario, so this is new. When you travel through the planets and galaxies now, it's almost like the old school board where you move your ship and you move from one level to the next. So you move in this Mario head. So it's like this landscape face of Mario. And what's neat about this thing is that it kind of evolves as you play the game. So if you gain new power suits, like once you find Yoshi and stuff like that, you'll find all that stuff on your starship and you can kind of mess around with it.
Nice. So this is a look at the world map, right?
Yeah, so this is how the world map's going to work. This is right at the very beginning. So jump in, and Yoshi, you get him right away. So it's kind of fun. Yoshi's obviously the biggest addition this time. And yeah, it changes the game quite a bit.
It's nice that you don't have to wait for Yoshi. You get him.
Yeah, you just get him right off the bat.
That's awesome. That's what people want.
Yeah, exactly. So,
well, what I've seen in this game, there's a lot you can do with Yoshi.
Yeah, he is quite, his tongue is so funny. So you point at anything, he can eat almost anything, I swear, and you can just, either he just swallows it, or you have to pull a little bit, and his tongue stretches really long. Like he can pull out like almost like these big drawers, like just move out planks.
Right.
He can eat the spiky things, you just have to tug on them a little. You know, the berries, obviously. So here we go.
And there we go.
Yeah, and like for things like bullet bills, like the giant ones that are like a billion times his size, he'll just eat them and you can fire them off at something else. So you can use them as like a projectile launcher, which comes in really handy because in some levels you're going to need him to break like glass casings and stuff. So you know those spinies that drop from Lakitu? So if you hit them with your tongue, like they'll like kind of collapse into these roly-poly spike balls, and so then you put them in your mouth and then spit them out. So he can't swallow everything, but you can use them as projectiles, which comes in handy. But yeah, like regular enemies, he just swallows them, which is nice, and like poops out star bits.
So, like for someone who's never played, who maybe didn't play the first game, is it sort of a steep learning curve, or do you get right into it and you know exactly what you're doing?
It has a tutorial to get you right into it. I mean, when I played the first few levels, it doesn't teach you like long jump or anything, so it kind of eases you into it. And there's definitely a lot of things that have been added to make it, I think, more accessible. Like there's a hint TV that's been added. So you'll see this green TV, and it's more than just these signs. So if you look at it, it kind of gives you a little video on like how to progress. It's like in case you're stuck. Like if you have a new power, you're not really sure how to use it, it gives you a little video on like what you should be doing, and it's in the level that you're playing as. But it's not like the super guide where it plays it for you.
Right.
But there is that guide in this game. It's called the Cosmo Guide. So if we see the Cosmic Spirit, like she will guide you through the game, but you won't get the gold star for it.
So now we're looking at a level. This is something we saw similar to at the Nintendo Summit. This is getting into it, right? This is a bit more complicated.
Yeah, so there's a lot of the 2D, like the 2.5D kind of levels. And you notice here it's also multiplayer. So multiplayer also changed a little bit. So you see that you have this little Luma following you, the little orange guy. So now you play as him, and the second player still uses just the Wii remote, but you can point and grab things like you did before. But now you can also shake and like kill other enemies. You can also pick up coins and like give it to you. Like you can also just hold a coin and be like, I'll pass it to you when you need it. You know, if you get hit or something, it's like I can just hold it. It can't break things as a second player, but you're a little more involved because you can actually grab enemies and like, you know, kill them yourselves. But like it's still kind of like just a backseater thing. And if I don't really collect star bits on my own, so it's nice to have someone else do it for me because I just don't care as much.
As a second person, do you feel like there's enough to do to keep it interesting?
Well, it depends on how involved you want to be.
Yeah.
I know that for some people who actually just want to play the game, it's probably not going to be very exciting.
Right.
But if you have like a younger, you know, if I have my
Sibling
little
or something,
cousins,
yeah.
you know, playing with me, I'm like, just point at the star bits, you know,
Yeah.
nothing tricky.
Exactly. Here's the drill.
Yeah, the drill that was shown at the Nintendo Summit. So it's another neat little puzzle element in this level. So all you do is drill a hole through to the other side of the planet, and
It's
kinda
simple.
neat.
It's simple, but I imagine there's a lot of sort of interesting uses. We saw it used in a boss battle at the Nintendo Summit. So.
yeah. So the boss battle is at the end of this one, but you're on this like round thing, just trying to like drill under them. But yeah, you can cut right through anything that isn't metal, and yeah, these worlds that like flip back and forth. It kind of so you're trying to figure out like where you should be.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat. And these comet medals that you pick up eventually unlock stuff. Can't talk about what they unlock yet, and
Okay.
that, and I haven't played enough to know what it unlocks, but
Something cool, I would
Something
imagine.
cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so something we can't talk about, but we aren't able to show. There is Luigi.
Okay.
But that's all we know right now.
Okay. Have you encountered Luigi
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I
Okay.
haven't had a chance to get very far.
Okay.
So
Well, that's good news. We got all the heavy hitters. Most all of them, right?
yeah, important ones. So here's the new cloud suit. So how this thing works is like when you get the cloud suit, you have to avoid water because then you lose your power. So you have these you see these three charges, like the little clouds that follow you?
Yeah.
So that when you shake the Wii remote, you create this little platform. But you can only do it 3 times, and you have to collect the cloud flower again to recharge it. So you can't just be shaking around and like just using it up.
Right.
So that's kind of like the downside to the suit, but it's a cute suit.
Definitely. I like the hat.
Like the little hat, and it, you can so it recharges, and you can create your own platforms. And
Nice. So the drill, Yoshi, the cloud suit. Anything else we need to know about Super Mario Galaxy?
okay, so there's another suit that I saw like my last hands on. It's later in the game, which we can't show, but. So you play as this rock Mario, and then if you shake it, you turn to this rolling boulder, and you can just like roll into stuff.
Very
so
nice.
that's kind of neat too.
All right, so the game's coming out on May 26th.
Yes.
All right, it's gonna be a busy week for video games. UFC's that week. I know which one I'll be playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, there's your look at Super Mario Galaxy 2. Thanks, Sophia.
No problem.